Welcome back to Apex Infobot. Today we're going to talk about what's coming up in about, let's say, 2-3 weeks probably. That new beautiful Halloween event. We've got some leaks on it thanks to that one mining guy who I'm pretty sure at this point works for Respawn. But hey, we're going to skip all that and just go right into what the game mode is supposed to be about. But more importantly, the skins that are going to come with this game mode. So first off, we get a Caustic skin here. So my man Caustic here definitely has joined the Insane Clown posse, as his skin is a complete clown makeup look. And honestly, it's a pretty dope skin. I like the whole everything about it, really. I like his hair. It's friggin' wild. I like how he still keeps his Caustic mask on regardless. And they even drew some inspiration from Pennywise. And I like the color layout of it. I think it's a little creepy. Honestly, it's probably the creepiest skin that's on here. So Wraith has this beautiful little witch look to her, which is really no surprise, because honestly, if anybody should have a witch skin, it should be Wraith because of her magical powers of poofing in and out of places. But, I don't really like it, but that's just me. I'm not a witch person, so it doesn't really do anything for me. I think there are cooler skins along the way. But honestly, hey, that's your butter. Bangalore has this nice little look, but, more of like a skeletal macabre. Definitely digging into her heritage a little bit more as far as what they're giving her skin layout to be. I like it, but honestly, it kind of feels like she's, like always, getting the short end of the stick here when it comes to skins. Now, Lifelines looks pretty basic to me. There's a few of these skins that are over the top, amazing, and have a theme, and there's other ones that just seem like they get Halloween patterns. And Lifeline, unfortunately, looks like somebody who's getting a Halloween pattern. She's got spider webs. That's her thing. Black, orange, spider webs. I like the gloves, though. I will give them that. And then, of course, she has a different skin tone and some cool blue hair now. So, it's all right. Now, Watson's, although, again, she's a pattern herself, I like this skin. I love the color layout and the color choices of this skin. I like the black, and I like kind of like the dark, red kind of, and I like the light up bats that are on her legs and on her chest as well. They've got some black hair this time around, giving her a nice little black hood. I wish they would have changed up her hair. That's the thing I hate about Watson. I hate her little insulated helmet thing, but hey, still not a bad skin. Then, of course, we get Octane's skin coming in here. He's kind of looking, kind of macabre as well. He's, again, one of those guys with a pattern, and he's mainly spider webs, but he also has a different pattern on his pants than what he has on his chest. Normally, on the patterns that we've seen so far, they're all the same throughout the entire skin. This one looks a little bit different because, obviously, if you look at his shorts, those are not spider webs. So look like they're supposed to be little ghouls and little ghosts, but I'm not sure. Now, Bloodhound has arguably the best Halloween skin. I think that Jack-o'-lantern, immediately reminds me of Sleepy Hollow. I think that looks awesome. I love the whole look of it. I love the color choice, and I even love how it's his knee pads or her knee pads are kind of like pumpkins. That's pretty cool. And everything else looks like a scarecrow. I think that's a dope skin, and I will probably, if I was going to buy any of them and I had to choose, it would be the Bloodhound skin. Now, Mirage, I'm not sure if this is going to be Mirage's Halloween skin or not, but kind of hard to find anything else out on it. But he's got flames on his knee pads, and it does match the color palette of Halloween. But honestly, it just kind of looks like a color swap. Looks pretty basic in my opinion. But I do like the light up, his belt, his ammo belt across his chest. I do like how that's lit up a little bit. But, pretty basic. I still like it, but I wouldn't buy it. And then, of course, Crypto would get one of the more detailed skins. Like Count Crypto over here, definitely looking pretty suave, definitely looking pretty cool. I even like how he's got a little drip of white hair there, white or gray, whatever you want to call it. I think that's a pretty awesome skin, and I love the whole Dracula look that they're aiming for with this skin. I like this skin. And then we have Gibraltar's, which we've seen for a while now with the previous leaks, but he's definitely got a Frankenstein look going on to him. And what's with Gibraltar being shirtless? Gibraltar's shirtless in, a couple of his skins at this point. But I think that's pretty awesome. I like how they anytime they change the character's hair and change, the format, I guess you would say, of the character itself, I really enjoy. And I really enjoy Gibraltar's skin. I wouldn't buy it, but I think it looks cool. And then here are some weapon skins. We got one for the Prowler, which I think looks dope. The one for the Havoc looks pretty awesome. And then the Devotion skin looks pretty cool too. I kind of feel like they lost the Halloween feel of it in comparison to all the other weapon skins, but still a pretty cool looking skin. I like the blades. I like the colors, the color choice of it. So, hey, I'm happy with them. Honestly, I think the Prowler is probably my favorite one. I like the flesh look of the Havoc, though. And then the other one, that's a pretty dope skin. But now moving on to another set of Halloween skins for weapons. The Alternator one looks pretty dope. The Wingman looks, I like it. I liked it. But that Triple Take can take my money. Maybe because I just really enjoy the Triple Take. But I like that skin. And honestly, I like the Alternator skin too. Wingman's all right. Looks pretty basic. I like the handle though. I like the Joker's mouth and things like that. The clown mouth, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously we have to talk about Lifeline's heirlooms that will be dropping with this event. And as you can see, here they are now, her beautiful little drumsticks, which you can actually see her play with on a few of her poses, a few of her banner poses, but not a whole lot of them. I think it's just one or two. But that'll be nice to see those bad boys come into the game and melee somebody with some drumsticks. That just sounds cool. Maybe I'm just weird. I would like to get them. If they're going to be locked like Bloodhounds, And then, obviously, the mode. So, the Shadow Squad mode sounds dope as fuck. So, basically what this is it is infection mode. Right, so you're going to go into Kings Canyon at night, which is awesome. So we get to stop by, get to go back to Kings Canyon for a little bit. And obviously it's going to be Kings Canyon because the new map, that's too fresh, that's too new to go ahead and throw it in a night mode. People would never find their way out, whether or not you got a flashlight or not. No telling, but that would really be really cool. And obviously we're talking about Revenant as well. He'll be dropping by. But the thing with the infection mode, basically, although it's called Shadow Squad mode now, the last 10 people, all right, the last 10 living legends are going to join into one squad, and they're going to try and escape, while the Shadow Squad, so what happens is whenever you die, you don't die like you normally would. You die, but then you're reborn to be part of this Shadow Squad. And the Shadow Squad is basically the infected. So then you're going to increase your speed and your mobility is going to increase, and then your melee attacks are going to do crazy damage. So just like Infection, basically, in any FPS shooter. But the last 10 legends are going to join forces and try and escape, while the Shadow Squad is going to attempt to stop them at all costs. Now, can you win as the Shadow Squad? I'd say you can. Can you win as the survivors? I'd say you can. That sounds super amazing to me. Like, I'm super excited about the Shadow Squad mode. That's something that I'm definitely looking forward to. Just a night mode at Kings Canyon just sounds really awesome to me personally. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is what's going to be going on with the, is all these cosmetics. Is this going to be like the Iron Crown event? Probably. We're probably going to be hit with a paywall. You're probably going to, I hope you're not paying $7 per, loot tick, per Apex pack to unlock one skin. I really hope that's not the case. I hope they broaden that up a little bit more. Obviously, they're probably going to throw all this stuff in the store, or so you can get it through the store for $20, or you can pay $7 and roll the dice and maybe get the skin that you want. I really hope that they bring that price down a little bit, because I would love to get all that. Because Lifeline, it sounds like Lifeline's heirloom is going to be trapped behind that same kind of paywall of you having to buy all items that are going to be in this little loot collection, and then you'll actually receive the heirloom. You won't have to pay for the heirloom itself, but that sounds a little better, but in reality it's not. It doesn't resolve the problem. Yeah, it's a free game, but come on, man, that hurts my wallet. Okay, like if I go and buy a $60 game, like, I'm set on these updates, but hey, I still think it's an awesome thing. And I'm still super excited, and I'm still going to play it, and I'm still probably going to buy a couple skins. So, there's no telling. If you could, just let me know your comments down below, and always do that little like and subscribe for me to stay up to date with all the Apex news. Thank you so much for watching.